Hey y'all, Joyce from Nerdycrochetcrafts here, and today I'm going to be doing a bookshelf organizing slash remodeling thing. I have one of those shelves that you can like pull apart and put back together in different shapes, so I'm actually pretty excited about this. One, because she needs love. It's not like awful, it's just I can do better. Plus, I need to see what I have because I know I need more yarn, and I'm really trying to get my yarn situation together so I can proceed towards the next steps of, you know, my Etsy and everything like that. So I need to know what I got. So I'm going to be pulling all the yarn off and then pulling the shelf apart. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to insert a little clip somewhere in here of what the situation's looking like better from like top to bottom. I'll insert the clip here. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to keep some of the blocks kind of together to minimize how much I actually have to put back together afterwards. So if I can, there's how many squares here? 14? So I'm thinking I'm going to do 4 by 3 tall. And then, yeah, 4 by 3 and then an extra 2 on each side. So I can keep a lot of these 2 by 2 blocks. We'll try to make that easy and quick. Oh yeah, also, whilst I was looking through my shelf, I found my measuring tape I was looking for, 3 stitch markers. I don't really use stitch markers, but you know, it's good to have. And then 3 of my hooks. These 2 I have spares for, but this one was the only one I have in that size, so it was very nice to find. I also found my whole loom knitting set, which is nice. And for any questions on why my boxes look like that, the culprit. You. So here we have the new shape. I'm pretty happy with it. I think I'm going to take the backing out of the second top square here so that I can fit the switch in that cubby as well, and then it'll be easier access to it. But for the rest of it, that's going to be all my yarn. And now, got those, got all of that. And a little bit on the couch there as well. Technically, the top 2 drawers of that dresser over there also have yarn in them. But, you know, we're gonna focus with what's actually on the shelf to start with, and then we'll go from there. Ta-da! So it's looking much better. I'm gonna give you guys a full side to side, up and down view after this, but the last step really is to go through my four or 5 bins here and try to organize them a little bit. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'll show you guys what I decide to do with the organization. Everyone's favorite thing to find while going through their yarn balls. Yay!
It's like yarn barf times 1,000. So I already knew that I had a lot of little balls of nothing, and but I didn't realize like quite how many I had. So I would really appreciate it if you guys could drop down some cool ideas of like scrap ends projects, because I've seen a couple. I've seen uh, that one that I've been really liking lately is the scrap star blanket, where you just use like whatever leftovers you have and you just make scrap blanket, the star shape star blanket. Really, really cute. Um, so maybe I'll do that because I should have enough yarn in these two buckets here to give me at least something. You know, it's gotta give me at least a medium-sized blanket. I would imagine. I would hope. But if you guys have any other cool projects that you've seen or anything, like definitely drop them down below because maybe you guys have a cooler idea. So many little balls just falling apart, unrolling together, becoming one giant video game boss sized freaking beast to take down. Oh, but I do this to myself because I don't have a winder. And honestly, I don't think having a winder would really help in this situation. Unless I attached them all together, which, if I do decide to make that blanket, first step is going to be to tie all of these together and just make one huge ball, and then I'll crochet it together. Because having to grab a new ball every time I'm done with this, I'd be getting up every 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. That would drive me bonkers. So you just get through the whole torturous part in one go, sit down, tie, and roll for 6 hours, and then, have a good cry, and then move on. Start crocheting. uh, I will continue to roll. I'm almost done. And here's an overview of the final look for the most part. I'll walk you guys through it super duper quick. So we've got my whips / need to finish bin. Well, that's literally the same thing. Got my whips bin. And then I've got all of my worsted weight DK size 3 acrylic yarn in this bucket, like in this corner here, because I use this for specific projects like my slouchy beanies or some of my Pokemon plushies, stuff like that. In the past, I've used it for those anyways. I'm going to try to make my amigurumis go up to a weight 4 so that they'll come out a little bigger. But either way, then right underneath it, we have my variegated yarns that are still like in skein / skeined up enough to pass as a skein. That's in there. Then in here, I've got a couple of full cakes and some of these tiny little ones that almost look like a weird fake mohair. Those, the little ones, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with, like, at all. But the big ones, I'm actually thinking maybe trying to make a, one of those crochet cat chairs or cat couches. So I'm going to see if these 2 big cakes will be enough for that. Then we've got a couple more cakes over here, but these are, like, colorful. Going down, we've got more cakes here. These are really, really fine, though, and they have glitter. So that's why these are with it, is because it's kind of the same thin, glittery vibe. You make, like, loose, shawly vibe things with them. I know how to talk. My goodness. I'm bent over to give, like, a decent view, and whew, it's more winding than it should be. Then over here, we've got way too much of this type of yarn here that I have no clue what to do with. So if anybody's got any cute patterns that or any cute ideas. Maybe, honestly, maybe a carpet could be cute because the floor in the kitchen gets cold. So maybe I'll do something like that. But if you have any good ideas, yeah. Then here's my cotton for like cloths and stuff like that. Not like the wearable cotton so much, just like dishcloths and stuff. And then, ooh, hopping back over here, we've got my weight 4 acrylic yarns. I don't have nearly as many colors as I wish I did, but I've got a little bit more than I thought I did, so it's a 50-50. It's not too bad, but I am hoping to grow this section into a much bigger section as time goes on, because that's the size I kind of think I want to work with for now. Then we've got the buckets. This one here has miscellaneous balls that were like weird textures or smaller sizes or anything like that that didn't really fit in the other buckets down here. These two buckets here are the acrylic balls. I told you guys to give me ideas in the comments below of what to do with these, because there could be a lot of potential in these buckets. There truly could be. Then we've got my Hobby Lobby cotton yarn. So this is mercerized cotton, sort of. It's very, very soft, and you can make clothes with it. And I have a heaping bunch of it. But I'm also thinking about doing cat toys with them. So like this was like a cute idea of something that I could or could not put catnip in and then sell them accordingly as like cat toys. Make like a little 3-pack, or have a couple of mice that I've done, stuff like that. Could get some really cute creative ideas for cat toys in here. And then probably the most important square, the cat square, because inevitably a couple of my cats are going to want to make this home, and I think it's important to, you know, give them a little bit of space in your space so that they feel included. So that's space for cat. If I can get a little recording of one of them sleeping in it, I'll include that here. But yeah. Oh yeah, and a couple of my bigger projects. These 3 are probably going to be for sale. This one I'm not 100% on because it was my first D&D dice, so it's a little understuffed. A lot understuffed, actually. But it's still cute. She's still cute. And then my big squid. I've made a couple TikToks with the big squid. And my Koopa backpack, which I need to make more videos with the Koopa backpack, because I'm actually quite proud of it. But, yeah. Speak of the devil. She's actually the one that, like, never sleeps in it. She might, though. So yeah, here's my bookshelf. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me reorganize my shelf. If you did enjoy, please drop a like. And if you want to keep, you know, watching me do some crochet stuff, or, you know, get to know me a little more, hit that subscribe button. Hopefully I won't disappoint. On that note, have a wonderful evening. Ciao.